All right, you're recording. All right, Coach. Let's start with you, and we'll talk about just kind of the game plan going into this one. Barber-Scotia is kind of a scrappy team that could really put together some nice runs, and they showed that a little bit tonight. So, kind of game plan. What was the strategy coming into tonight?
Yeah, the first thing was we needed to be in our gaps on defense and not let them just gash us to the rim. Last year they came in here and just gashed us to the rim and scored almost at will. So we were determined tonight that we were going to play strong on the ball and then really put a lot of help in the lane behind that. And for the most part, I think the last 12 minutes of the half, we gave up 12 points in the first half. And then in good spurts in the second half, we were able to be in our gaps and be good help. They made some threes early. I think their three-point percentage was like 50-something, and then it went down to 21, so a little bit more what we anticipated. So overall, I thought we did a nice job defensively. I was pleased with only giving up 72 points. These guys can go for 80, 90, if you're not keeping them off the free throw line and not keeping them out of the lane. Offensively, I thought we tried to do some things tonight, maybe a little too hard. We were trying to take something simple and make it difficult. For the most part, I thought we did a really nice job in our motion stuff. We were wide and cutting, and so that was good to see tonight. I was glad that we found something, and we had good play off the bench, and just together, I think those combinations of good defense, finding that motion was working for us, and then getting good depth off the bench really helped us tonight.
Shot 54%, well 55 really percent from the field, and then another 53% from behind the arc, which is pretty good numbers. You mentioned offensively, just what was really clicking for us tonight.
Well, you forgot to mention the other 50-something% from the free throw line, so thank you for leaving that out. But we take these shots every day in practice, and that's, we just try to tell these guys, look, we're putting you in places where you're great. We want them to shoot from where they're great, pass from where they're good. And tonight we took a lot of great shots from guys, and they just, it was timely, and they were, I don't remember what the assist total was, but we had 19 assists on 34 baskets. That's pretty solid. That's sharing the basketball. It's good team basketball.
Marshall, you came out and scored 10 of our first 13. At what point, warm-ups or whatever, were you feeling like you had a hot hand?
To be honest, I feel like most of the time, like I have a hot hand. Some days in practice I'll go and I won't hit a shot the whole practice, and then some days I just feel it, but I just try to stay confident. And I know my teammates, like Coach said, they get me the ball in spots where I'm comfortable at, and I take shots every day in practice. So that always gives me confidence in knowing that my teammates and coaches have confidence in me. So.
What do you think from a player's perspective? What do you think as you were on the floor? What did you feel like was working offensively for you guys?
I felt like at the like Coach said, the motion stuff we were doing. I felt when we got away from trying to take our guy one-on-one and just pass the ball and cut and back cutted guys, and they were overplaying us. That's when we got good shots. And when we just play as a team and not try to do stuff one-on-one, that's when we get good shots. So.
Justin, you played your first home game here. What was that like being on the floor?
It was exciting. It took me a while to get back on the court, but I really enjoy playing in front of fans that really have enthusiasm about the games, into the game, and cheering a lot. They gave me a lot of energy on defense and stuff. So it was kind of overwhelming when I first got out there because I'm not used to it, or I haven't been used to it because I've been out for so long. But it was great to get back out there.
Putting it together defensively, offensively, you guys scored 86 points. Second game, you scored 95. First game, you scored 95, which is night and day difference from our offense last year. Just talk about from the player's perspective how we're able to put up so many points.
I just think last year we had a good, solid group of guys, and then we added some pieces to it, and we all mesh well, and we all have chemistry. We have a little bit of everything. We have the drivers, we have shooters, we have people that's good on defense. We just have a lot of parts that kind of really go together well, and allows us to get on these runs and allow us to get defensive stops, which helps us build a lead and stuff and keep increasing that score.
Okay. Coach, as we move on, quick rest. Tomorrow we got Prentice School. Obviously got a little bit of a chance to see them against CIU tonight, but what do we got to do to make it 4 straight?
Yeah, I think they have, we've got to come out and realize that tonight was their first game, so they're going to be better tomorrow. And they were pretty good today, and they got a couple of really, really solid players that, we're just going to have to put our hard hats on defensively and make them work. We're going to try to run the floor just like we always do. They do the same. I mean, I saw a lot of stuff that they did that we do. They run some of that read and react motion. They try to sprint it up the floor in transition, try to get in the post. So, it's going to be similar styles. And, I'm hoping our guys are going to recover well, rest well, eat well, and, be ready to come back out there tomorrow. We're going to have to take care of the basketball. They run some half-court trap stuff. We're going to have to take care of the ball. And then, they drop back into a lot of zone. And so we're going to have to move the ball. We can't fall in love with the three from, the zone. I mean, if we're shooting 50+%, okay, we'll take that. But we need to get the ball inside against the zone, play inside out, and, just make them work hard on both ends. And if we take care of the ball and we execute offensively and then put those stretches together where we're getting stops, then, I think we have a chance to go 4-0. If we don't do any of those things, if there's something that we leave out, this team will come in here and beat us. And we talked about that in the locker room. Last year we won Friday night and then lost to Kentucky Christian on Saturday. And I still feel about that game, okay? I just really do. And so I've got confidence in these guys to come back out tomorrow and, and respect their opponent, respect the game, and play hard against a really good team. And hopefully we'll get a home win.